Hi, and welcome to another In the Geek Room. It's been announced recently, well, it's on the rumour mill, let's be honest. Announced is the wrong word. That Henry Cavill is leaving Superman, leaving the role of Superman, the one that he's played in 3 films. Now, let's have a look. Now, this here represents, okay, I'm going to get right to the camera, the cinematic outlay of Superman. Now you've got, and of course, the originals, in the original continuity, you've got Christopher Reeve for 4 and Brandon Ruth for 1. You know, out of that one, let's be honest, you've got 2 decent ones, 2 sort of alright. I enjoyed Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. It's good, there's a bit of nonsense. Superman 3 was a great vehicle for Richard Pryor. Superman Returns. Well, Brandon Routh was great, but Bryan Singer, what were you thinking? Seriously, you know. But Henry Cavill's been the Superman for the last 3. Now I'm going to be honest with you. Enjoyable film, really enjoyable. The only thing I didn't like was it was a bit on the dark side. Then yeah, but Henry Cavill played Superman. To me, he was a great Superman, and he pulled off Clark Kent as well, just like Christopher Reeve was able to. In fact, Brandon Routh was able to do the same as well. You know, he was essentially a carbon copy of Christopher Reeve. But Henry Cavill in the new universe, great start to it, and this was the start of the DCEU. Then they went straight to a 3. This is the 3-hour cut. See if you can make it through the 3-hour cut. This is one where Doomsday is just a tag on. Now, don't get me wrong, Doomsday should have been the film itself, and it was proven that you could actually do a great Doomsday movie in the 81 minute, if I'm right. Death of Superman animated. Then you got this one that's famous for Henry Cavill and the CGI removal of the mustache. You know, the one where Zack Snyder stood down in replaced by Joss Whedon. So you've got the mix-up, the one that they haven't even announced Justice League 2, and it'll be interesting to see what happens now. Now let's just take it that the rumours, if they are real and true, that Henry Cavill has actually stood down as Superman, you know, it'll be a shame, you know, and this is where it's going to throw the whole DCEU or whatever they are calling it, World of DC. I don't know. I mean, at least the MCU, they were straight on the title right from the start. As soon as the film started racking up, you know. But Henry Cavill, Superman, the first one, you know, leaving after 3 films, it would be like Robert Downey Jr. leaving Iron Man, the one that set the standard. You know, if it is true, and he got to admit, and as well as the rumors of Ben Affleck, the rumors of him being leaving the franchise have been going on ever since Justice League, if not before, when Batman and Superman. There's been talk about a standalone Batman movie for such a long time. Ben Affleck was attached to direct and write at one point, as well as star. But it's all gone quiet, as it has with the Cyborg movie and the Flash movie, Flashpoint, or I think is what they were calling it. The only ones that are definite are Shazam, which to me doesn't look interesting. Wonder Woman, again, wasn't a fan at first, and Aquaman, again, not really that much of a fan. I'm going to watch him for my In the Geek Room, of course, and because, you know, I want these films to succeed. I don't want them to fail. But if Henry Cavill is leaving the role, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because Superman and Batman are the 2 big ones in terms of the universe, and Wonder Woman for the cinematic. But the legacy is we are Batman and Superman, and Henry Cavill leaving after 3 films, a trilogy. A trilogy that's not even a trilogy of Superman films. It is in 2 Superman and a Justice League. And, you know, even DC will admit the Justice League underperformed, hence no announcement for a Justice League 2. But then again, that whole universe was rushed. So Henry Cavill leaving is a big thing. I hope it's just rumor and they can actually do a great Superman film. It'd be fantastic to see Henry Cavill as Superman. But having them just you know, miss the boat with the whole using Doomsday in the Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice, you know, that would have been the perfect vehicle for Henry Cavill. It would have. So I hope it is just rumor. be interested to see how it plays out in the next few months. And if he does leave, and if Ben Affleck leaves as well, I hope they just go straight reboot. Use Wonder Woman. Do alternative universes or whatever they can do, because they've got you've got a strong Wonder Woman. If Aquaman performs, you can use that. The Flash was a good enough character in Justice League. Just do an alternative universe with the established character you can use, and just set your characters there. But other than that, like I said, I hope Henry Cavill is back, does return, and I hope Ben Affleck, because Ben Affleck was a good Batman and is a good Batman. It's just, like I said, lumbered with the bad films. Good luck to Henry Cavill. Wherever he goes, I hope that he doesn't. If he has jumped left the Superman movies, that he does go on to some greater things, because he is a good actor. So that's been my opinion on Henry Cavill and possibly leaving the Superman and DCEU. See you all another in the Geek Room.